Welcome to Apple Tree channel. Hello, my dear students. Life skills for use of English. Починаємо сьогодні відеоогляд саме з цієї вправи. І також зробимо відеоогляд на Review for. Отже, працюємо сьогодні з вами на сторінках 151, 152, 153 нашого з вами підручника. So, use of English. Read the text and fill in the missing words. 50 years ago, my town was very different. My town was small and the buildings were old. Only 5,000 people lived there. People lived in houses. They didn't live in block of flats. There were a lot of small shops, but now they are bigger and modern. Transport is very different too. People 5 used only buses and bikes. The streets were clean and quiet. People didn't have a car, but now people have the cars and can move to any place. There was a small cinema where people watched black and white films. But now we can watch 3D films in the cinema, 8 in the shopping center. My grandmother thinks that life was better 50 years ago because now children don't go out to play. Now, отже, теперішній час, and do sports because they are always playing with their smartphones or they play computer games. In my opinion, life is better now because the technologies can help us. Окей, отже, ось таке повторення у нас past simple tense and present simple tense. Now let's turn to review 4. Page 152, vocabulary. Circle the odd word out. Викреслимо зайве слово. Church, hospital, school, teacher. So, the odd word out, the teacher. Post office, library, train, circus. So, circus is the odd one, train is the odd one out. Тому що train – це у нас транспорт, а post office, library, circus – це ті місця у нашому містечку. Restaurant, busy, theater, bank. So, the word busy is odd one out. So, street, hill, lake, forest. Street, hill, lake, forest. So, I think street is odd word out. And hill, lake, forest – це природа у нас. White, tall, clean, castle. Castle is the odd word out. Bicycle, field, taxi, bus, truck. So, field is odd one out because bicycle, taxi, bus, truck are means of transport. So, 2. Match the adjectives with places. To borrow interesting books, please go to the library. So, to see acrobats and clowns, so visit cinema. So, children study there. I hope at school. Doctors can take care of sick people. Hospital. To keep money safe in a bank. To watch films and eat popcorn. Cinema. A. To buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Supermarket. To have lunch or snack. Cafe. Crate. So we have matched the activities with places. Complete the adjectives with missing letters. Доповніть прикметники пропущеними літерами. So, Istanbul in Turkey is a big and city with about 20 million people. Окей, поки що йдемо далі. It's also a popular city with tourists. The city is in an interesting mix of beautiful old houses beautiful old houses and modern office buildings. And modern. There is also a lot of traffic, so it is noisy. So, for air and quiet places, clean air, clean air and quiet places. Go to the parks and to the seaside. Згадала expensive. Expensive city. Дороге місто. Okay, well done. So now grammar. Put the words, put the correct preposition. Yes, in, on, at. There are a lot of books in the library. Багато книжок в бібліотеці. On Sundays, my mother stays at home and works in the garden. Працює в садку. Our train arrived in Berlin. Tim met us in the station. There is cinema on the corner at the end of the street. He lives on the 3rd floor. On 27 Meta Street in Barcelona. My parents have a house on the beach, so in Santa Rose. Перевіримо ще раз. There are a lot of books in the library. On Sundays, my mother stays at home and works in the garden. Our train arrived in Berlin. Tim met us at the station. There is cinema at the corner in the end of the street. He lives on the 3rd floor on 27th Meta Street in Barcelona. My parents have a house on the beach in Santa Rose. So, complete the text with the correct form of verb to be. So, these my village when I a little girl. This was maybe my village when I was a little girl. It was really beautiful. There was a pond with ducks. There was a small library and there were only 2 shops. There was a park and there were lots of trees. It was all very green and clean. Окей. Вживання дієслова to be у минулому часі для однини was, для множини were. Отже, дівчинка згадує про село свого дитинства, так? Task 6. So, open the brackets using the verbs in the past simple. Треба поставити дієслова у минулий час. І так, Mark came home from school late. We didn't run in the park yesterday. Так, did you go to school to cinema last Sunday? Did you go? So, do you remember Anna? I met her in a restaurant a week ago. I met her. Alice and Michael didn't go. Alice and Michael didn't go to the museum last week. Didn't go. Who drove to the park on Sunday? Who drove? Хто їздив до парку у неділю? Якщо ми ставимо питання до підмета, то нам дійти потрібен. What time did the film start? О котрій годині почався фільм? Peter lived in England for 10 years. Пітер жив в Англії 10 років. Last summer Peter played. Минулого літа Пітер грався with his cousins at the beach. Минулого літа Пітер грався з кузинами на пляжі. Tim and Mark didn't eat at McDonald's yesterday. Didn't eat at McDonald's yesterday. Ну, отже, якщо у нас тут at the beach, так, отже, ми говоримо, що на пляжі як в якості місця, як адреси, так, at the beach. Ну, отже, і тут давайте вживати at the beach. Якщо це ми говоримо про адресу, так? Окей, at the beach. My parents have a house at the beach in Santa Rose. Great. Виправте, будь ласка. Окей. Ми вчили з вами правила, так? Якщо ми говоримо про адресу, де саме знаходиться, так, то тоді буде at. On – це on the surface of something. Great. So, choose the correct option. Обери правильну опцію, вибір зроби. You mustn't stop and wait. You must go. You must slow down. You mustn't stop and wait. Якщо зелений, то треба йти навпаки. You must stop. You must slow down. You must go. You must stop. You mustn't go. Cyclists mustn't ride. Pedestrians mustn't enter. Cyclists mustn't go, motorists, pedestrians must go. Це pedestrians must go, однозначно, що це пішоходи мають йти. Ну, а тут ви не повинні йти. Велосипедисти не повинні тут кататися, це однозначно ні. Pedestrians mustn't enter. Ну, тут однозначно не підходить у нас cyclists mustn't ride. Ось, отже, вибір між A та C. Ви не повинні йти, або пішоходи не мають заходити. You mustn't. Pedestrians mustn't enter, maybe. Окей. I'm not sure about that. Окей. Отже, це у нас you mustn't. Cycle or ride a bike here. Отже, це cyclists. Це не повинні там їздити велосипедисти, так? Так, sorry, отже, обираємо. So, cyclists mustn't ride. Great. Cyclists mustn't ride here. So, project work. Проектна робота. Make a report about one of the British or American cities, towns, villages. Зробіть доповідь про одне з британських або американських міст, містечок або сел. Choose the city, town, village in the UK or USA. Оберіть спочатку місце. Surf the net or find some information in your local library to get as much information as you can about. Отже, знайдіть інформацію про its location, де знаходиться, history of this city or town, village, buildings, про історію знайдіть інформацію про buildings, будівлі, places to visit, що можна відвідати, and activities to do, чим можна там займатися. Use the pictures or photos to make your report more colorful and interesting. Користуйтесь малюнками або фото, аби зробити вашу доповідь яскравою і цікавішою. So, that's all for today. Goodbye, good luck. Побачимося з вами на наступному уроці, заключному уроці, на уроці literature. Читання. Це буде у нас останній урок перед наступною темою, перед останньою темою цього навчального року, темою 5 – Nature and Weather. Goodbye, good luck. See you.